throwing boom patterns, I almost feel like I'm watching Morgan and throwing fireball patterns in that game.
Yeah.
In that game, fireball patterns could be very different, very unique. They could control different parts on screen with different intentions. And it's the same kind of thing with Guile's trigger booms in this game. You can set things up. You can make a defensive wall for yourself, right? Like, there's all these different opportunities.
Absolutely.
Very interesting stuff. But anyway, his opponent, TGZ White Tower Yousif from Kuwait, living in Arizona. One of the contingent of really strong Kuwaiti players to have come to the U.S. and made big noise out here.
Look at this, Chris already going in, really using that hop kick. Chris right now, he was the aggressor there where he wanted to jump in. Great challenge there. It's almost as if Chris does not even want to throw too many booms in this matchup. He's kind of really going in and utilizing his normals. There you go, finally.
Yeah, right. So finally there's these setups. Finally there's a little bit more in the way of projectile control. But I really like how Yousif is moving forward and where he's moving forward.
Okay.
He moves forward so far. Oh no, only one hit.
Yeah, I tried to get a little bit more damage off that, but here comes Chris with that V-trigger. What's he got?
Yeah?
A little off far for that overhead, but that was some cheeky stuff.
So now he's built space, and the question is, can Guile either set things up to get back in and deal damage or control space well enough to deal damage?
Yeah, let's see if Chris is just going to try and lame this out here.
Maybe. Look at that.
Oh,
He's
going in.
talking about.
And
isn't
it's still
that a setup? Isn't that a Marvel setup?
Chris,
Hey, Rudy?
Gee, that is totally a Marvel
Haven't
setup.
you seen that in Marvel?
You were telling me about Morgan. This man is playing Morgan right now. I know.
Shell kick, man.
I know Yipes is getting a kick out of this there in the corner, but here we go. ChrisG. Looking good. Yeah, look at the use of that hop kick. Just really trying to, I think he's really looking for those lows. Trying to look for that low forward, maybe that roundhouse. Really interested of actually how much he's using that in that mid-range.
Yousif taking a risk on that. It seems like he might be getting a little bit anxious about his inability to get in so far. I want him to settle. He's got to get in, of course, but you can't do it too crazily. Lovely spacing right now. Well, nice decision by Chris. He doesn't always save it for trigger. That V reversal is so important as Guile.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that was literally a V reversal just for positioning.
Right.
It got him out of that corner. It was so good. Okay. Bit of a risk EX boom there.
That might have been V reversal. But okay.
Yeah.
That said, Yousif trying to move forward. He is pretty close when it comes to this life deficit right now. Oh, that could have been with punished. Will he jump? No, that's certainly what Chris wants. Chris is hoping that Yousif will jump.
Oh, and there was that hop kick we were talking about.
As soon as Chris realized this guy's not going to jump, okay, walk forward, so bad kick.
Yeah. ChrisG.
And that so bad is part of why I feel like Guile plays this matchup well.
Yeah.
You mentioned it can deal with lows pretty well, but as Ryu throws a fireball, he extends his hurt box. He's hittable farther in front of himself, and that so bad kick is one way to deal with that.
Yeah, it's really working out for him. And the one time Yousif did jump, he just got stuffed out there from that fears. Yeah, he was totally ready for it. You can't be jumping in on crouching Guiles. You know they're always charging. Wow, jump OS tech there. I like that.
Look at this barrage. The lows, Yousif not taking it on the tech. I think that's what Chris was looking for. Oh, this might be big, though.
This is going to be some good damage here for ChrisG. One more. Okay, yeah. Great V reversal there. He was getting close to stun, but still Chris throws him back in there.
The low. He was looking for the overhead, maybe, Yousif? Maybe looking for the classic overhead round ender? I don't know, but in any case, ChrisG has match point.
Yeah, look at this.
You know, there haven't been too many jumps over. I like Chris having backed up there. Okay, now Yousif takes the risk. He's in.
Yeah, you're right. Yousif is does not seem like he wants to jump too much. Because the few times he did, kind of got stuffed out, but he still has to challenge ChrisG once in a while. He can't tell him that he's going to play the grounded game the entire set.
Yeah, that's what I worry about as well right now for Yousif. Is it feels like he has been taught the lesson that he cannot jump, and it's very tough to give up half of your approach.
Yes.
There's only two ways to approach in Street Fighter. It's on the ground or it's in the air.
Yeah, Yousif has, there's the OS tech again, and he's got so many resources right now, so Chris has to respect that. And there's that V reversal we were talking about last round. So well used. Definitely a huge tool there for Guile.
Look at this control.
Oh, these throws have been working out so well for him. Yousif has to be careful.
Oh, that spacing was so good from Chris. Throughout that whole set, it was so good. and he recognized that that he had taught Yousif the lesson to not jump, and he really